Alright, welcome back to WoW Leveling, and last time we killed stuff in a giant harvester golem. Golem, I don't know. Maybe it's not even called a golem, is it? Is it? No, it's, I don't know. Whatever. We killed stuff in one of those things, and it was cool. And I talked about stuff, like I do in every episode. I talked about, what did I talk about? I don't know. Dungeons, 5-mans, lack of content in the end of a patch. The only reason I remember that is because I'm recording this right after that one. But that may not, doesn't mean I'm necessarily uploading this right after the other one. Which actually, speaking of uploading, that brings me to another important topic that I want to talk about, is upload frequency and what I want to try to do with my channel moving forward from this point. I like where I'm going with what I'm doing. It kind of started with the whole Guild Wars 2 daily commentary things. I had been playing a lot of Guild Wars, a few weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, I want to start recording this. They have dailies in Guild Wars. I'm going to record while I do my dailies and just throw it up on my channel for something to do because it's fun for me. And I like how that turned out. Since then, I haven't played as much Guild Wars 2. It's not that I dislike the game now or anything, it's just, let me put it this way. WoW is the kind of game that, as long as it's a thing and it's getting new content, I don't know if I will ever be able to completely quit it. I'm sure I'll quit at times, but this is just the kind of game that I'll always come back to. But it's also the kind of game that rarely is not entertaining to me. Guild Wars 2 is similar in the sense that I pretty much will never just completely quit, but it's I don't know, it's like not, it doesn't hold my attention as well as WoW. WoW is just so much fun, and I just love it so much that I always pretty much enjoy it, even if there's not much content. Like now I start leveling a character and that's fun for me. Guild Wars 2 is like really fun, and then I get bored of it. Like I said, I get bored of WoW too, but WoW just tends to be more fun for me overall. But I love both games, obviously. I've had a good history with Guild Wars, the original game. I played a shit ton of that, and so that's a big reason why I also come back to the second one. Even if I get bored, I still eventually come back. So, as far as my channel goes, I really don't know. I don't have any specific things that I want to do, like as far as content. Like I don't have any like one direct path or specific thing that I want my channel to be known for or whatever. I just kind of, whatever sounds good, honestly. Whatever I feel like doing at that point in time, I'm pretty much gonna do. The only thing that I know for sure is I want it to be primarily focused on around gaming content. I branched out a tiny bit on that. I did a little wallpaper tutorial, and I want to do other things like that in the future, but it'll be primarily gameplay content. So that doesn't just have to be these, it doesn't just have to be let's plays or gameplay commentaries or any, you know, just stuff like this. This is just easy for me to do and enjoyable, so that's why I do it. You know, I also want to create content that's different than this, maybe stuff like tutorials in game, you know, game guides. I've always really appreciated people who made game guides, so if I can in any way give back to a gaming community, the gaming community as a whole, or the community of a specific game like WoW that I really like, then I'm going to do that if I can. The thing is, there are so many people making guides for stuff that it's hard to find things to make guides for that no one else has really done. But even then, I guess, at the end of the day, I'm going to do it if I think I'll enjoy doing it. And, yeah, so, like, even if other people made guides for stuff, like, I'm sure someone's made a guide for the 2 wallpapers thing, but, you know, I was like, hey, this helped me a ton figuring this out. I know there's got to be at least one other person who would appreciate it, so I'm going to do it and see what happens. So I did. And the same thing will happen with gaming stuff, that you know, there's so many people that make content. I don't have any super unique content by any means, but like I said, I just make it for fun. I just do it to do whatever I think will be fun for me to do, and if other people enjoy that, that is awesome. If they don't, at the end of the day, I still did something I enjoyed, and that's what matters. That is the most important thing for me, is, you know, people say stuff like you got to put you before everyone else, or not, you always got to be looking out for number one, and I want to say that's selfish. That's smart, because you kind of have to have your own back, because you're not always going to have someone else looking out for you. So, you know, at the end of it all, you gotta make sure you look out for number one the most, and that relates to everything in your life. So for this, it's the same. It's no different, honestly. It really isn't. I'm gonna produce content that or number one, primarily, I enjoy producing before anything else. I would be very happy if other people enjoyed it too, but if I don't enjoy it, there's no point. It's really as simple as that. So even if I had this great idea that would instantly get me millions of subscribers and millions of views and all this shit, I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. Like, and even if I did do it and it was successful, it wouldn't be a consistent thing. I wouldn't continue doing it, even because at first I'd be like, oh my god, it's so cool, so many people watch it, and I'm famous on the internet, blah, blah, blah. That would be a cool feeling, but then after that honeymoon period, I'd realize I didn't even like what I was doing, and I would stop. So, there's no point. It's stupid. You might as well just make sure you're doing what you like before anything else, and if that becomes popular, cool. If not, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, then do it. That's the way I see it. So that being said, that's really what my channel is for me to do stuff for fun that I like, and that happens to be playing games and talking about stuff. I don't know why. I like to, like I said, I like to think. I said this before. I like to think out loud instead of calling it talking to myself, and then that just makes. I think that makes a good gameplay commentary, because like you want to ideally keep talking the whole time, and I don't have too many difficulties doing that unless I'm really tired or just bored or something else. For the most part, if I'm in a decent mood, I can pretty much talk nonstop about most things, anything really. It just, yeah, but you know, it just depends. So that's really what I want to do, is just keep producing stuff that I like, and like upload frequency. I want to ideally, and I don't know if I can do this because it's, you know, I don't want to. YouTube's not a job for me, obviously. YouTube's a hobby. YouTube's what I do for fun. It's just kind of an outlet to express my creativity, or just honestly works as a de-stressor too, just to kind of talk and hang out, just play video games and chill, and, you know, feel good about myself for creating something. That's kind of why I enjoy it so much, is because even if no one watches what I make, I feel good at the end of creating a video, because I know I created something. I have something there to see. You know, I can see what I've done. And that's just how my mind works. If I see my creation, even if it's not the greatest thing and it's not the best it can be and not a lot of people like it, I still feel good because I know I made something and I see that product. Seeing that end result is what makes me happy. So that's, you know, like I said, that being said, with upload frequency, I'm shooting for, and I'm trying to hit daily uploads. I don't know if I can do that, and I know I won't always be able to do that, because honestly, everyone has a life. Even the most boring people's lives, even the most boring people in the world still get busy enough to where they couldn't upload a video every single day if they wanted to, unless, you know, they had more motivation for that, or they had people helping them. I don't have people helping me. It's just my own thing, and my motivation is my own enjoyment, which, you know, is a pretty good motivator in my opinion, because I value my happiness and my enjoyment, and I want to be happy. So as long as it keeps me happy, I'm going to keep making videos. The other thing with that is I do daily vlogs on my vlogging channel. I'm not like saying that to promote it or anything. I don't give a shit, again, if anyone watches that, or if everyone in the world watched it. It's whatever. I can't say that I wouldn't be flattered if a shit ton of people liked it. Obviously, I'd feel amazed and just be like, holy shit, thank you. But by the same token, I just do it because I you know, Okay, here's a little backstory for this shit. NPC scan found. Oh fuck yes, where's this dude? Hold on. Hold the damn phone. Wait, do I have targets set up? No, that's OQ. Target. Where is it? Target. Fuck yeah. Sorry, I need this dude because they give you a fuck ton of XP for killing rares. Come here, dude. Holy shit. If I had AoE, this would be great. I just gotta kill him before I die. Good thing I'm in tank spec, honestly. I should be able to live through all this, though. Heirlooms are OP. Alright, you're dead. It's gonna target this dude. Stagger damage is stacking up, but we aight. Yeah, we're good. Shouldn't die. I have no way to heal, though. I don't know what that does. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It's just a debuff. It doesn't damage. And my cake smash already puts up that debuff, so that was stupid. Whatever. We killed him. Shit ton of XP. Shit ton of XP. I should enunciate better there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I make daily vlogs on a vlogging channel. I started this. I actually just uploaded my 31st vlog tonight, you know, an hour ago. So the reason I started doing that was because last year, around this time, or a little later than this time last year, I saw a video on Reddit /r/videos of a dude who had taken a video every single day for a year around the world. But then there was this other one of just this, you know, another guy, but he had done the same thing, but it was just his daily life. It wasn't like he was traveling the world or doing anything really cool or going all these awesome places, you know. He was just a normal dude. He wasn't this other guy who got to go travel the world and make it look so awesome, you know. He was just a guy like any of us, and so was the other guy that toured the world, but touring the world is a big deal. This dude is just living his life, you know. He's just hanging out with friends, he's going to the gym, he's playing basketball, he's just normal everyday shit. And so he took a few seconds of video every day for a year, and then at the end of the year he mashed it up all together with some music in the background, and it came out really cool. You know, some of the clips were literally of him opening his fridge and taking out stuff. Shit, these guys are elites. I don't know. I'm supposed to do something else here. Oh, okay. I know what I'm supposed to do. There's a potion of invisibility I could have used. They got hit by the tornado. Fuck. Anyway. This dude took video, you know, of every day, just a few seconds worth, and so, like I said, some of them were him opening his freezer and taking something out. Very simple shit, you know? Put it all together with music, and it turned out really well. So I tried to do that, and I did it for maybe a month-ish, with a couple of days in that month being missed. And then at some point, I had surgery in December of last year for a hernia or whatever, so then I felt shitty, and I recorded tiny things on those days, but then I just kind of quit after that because it kind of got out of the loop of things, out of sync with stuff, and I didn't continue it. This year, I was like, it's my senior year of high school, or not high school, goddamn, I graduated high school for like 3 years ago, I don't know what I'm saying. Senior year of college, aka university for people in Europe, or not America, I guess, and so by the way, I'm not moving around now because this video is about to be 15 minutes and I don't want to go into this place and have shit happen, but I want to finish what I'm saying before this episode ends. So, to get to that point, I stopped doing those videos. Didn't do it for the rest of the year. This year rolls around, I'm like, I have the first day of college in a couple months, or not a couple months, a few days, and I was like, people do daily vlogs all the time, or just vlogs in general, you know, big YouTubers, and I'm like, I want to do that because it's kind of like taking a couple second video every day, and I can still mash it up at the end of the year, but it's like a whole entire video every day, and it's kind of like a day in the life thing. That's really what I see vlogs as, and it can be really anything you want it to be. It can be you just talking to the vlog, it can be you walking around, it can be you showing what you're doing, or just showing the environment, where you live or where you're visiting. So I started doing that, and it honestly, it's more effort because I have to edit it and put it all together instead of pointing a camera for like 5 seconds a day. But I've been enjoying it. So I'm doing that every day. Like I said, 31 days strong so far. Hopefully I don't quit. And that's why it's hard for me to always have a video on this channel to upload. Because those videos are my priorities. I don't want to break that streak. I ideally want to do it for this whole school year. And at New Year's, do a mashup video. And then at the end of the school year, do another mashup video. Montage type thing like the other guy did. So yeah, I'm shooting for daily uploads on here, whether that be Magicka or another game with Doc Zom / Brian, or that be WoW leveling, Guild Wars Daily, or what have you, anything else. Most of it's going to be WoW and whatever I play with Brian. That's just the way that I do it, because that's what I enjoy the most. So yeah, I just want to get that talked out real quick, because it was on my mind. Like I said, whatever's on my mind is what I talk about. So with that being said, that is going to be the end of this episode. And yeah, that is it.